Before we get into how they're going to improve, hopefully,
Yes.
on the next 20, 40, 60 years, you must come clean. There must be a few things that you have done or do now that would age you or maybe aren't the best advice.
Oh, are you kidding? How long do we have? No, obviously I don't exercise the way that I should, and I could afford to lose a few pounds, and I'm actually working on that. So.
And cocktails, you drink them like the rest of us? Occasionally?
On occasions. I'm really the chocolate person.
Ah,
That's
okay. So
chocolate. Yeah.
All right, so let's go through what might happen. What are their risks, seriously? They seem to be moderate but not heavy smokers and moderate to heavy drinkers. What are the true health risks?
Yeah, well, the 4 things that are health risks for you all. Obviously, the over-drinking, the smoking, and also you talked a little bit about not having great eating habits and not a good exercise regimen. So if you think about those 4 things, they're not only going to age you on the outside, they're going to age you on the inside. Those 4 things as risks can actually decrease your life expectancy, how long you live, by up to 14 years. Wow. Yes.
14 years is a big difference.
Yes.
Especially the closer you get to it, girls.
Yeah, you'll be one those 14 years.
Yeah.
So let's dive into the smoking, because I think smoking is a huge risk for you all. And I just want to show you. Are you ready?
This is a tough one, girls. It's tough. Brace yourselves. Hold each other's hands.
Brace yourselves for this one. Because it's really important, though, because you said you weren't grossed out enough.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, let me help you here. So I just want to show you what you're doing on the inside, because you can't see it, right?
Yeah.
So this is a healthy lung. This is a lung that exchanges air really well, okay? And now let's take a look at the unhealthy lung. This is what is actually happening to your lungs as you smoke. This is emphysema. And I can tell you that this lung wasn't getting a lot of air into the body. So these are really important things for you to see and understand. This is what you're doing.
Let's go step by step. If they stopped, can that improve?
Absolutely.
They don't have emphysema yet, but can you get back some of your lung capacity if you stop?
Yes, and here's the interesting thing about smoking. Almost immediately, the changes take place. So within about 20 minutes, your heart rate begins to come back down close to normal. Within 12 hours, your blood pressure begins to come back down to normal. Within a year of not smoking, your risk for heart disease gets to be about half of what it was when you were a smoker.
Wow.
And over time, you reduce the risk of both stroke and cancer. So yes, when you stop, your body begins to say thank you and heal.
What are we waiting on?
And what are you waiting on? That's exactly
you
right.
can be the same catalyst for each other in any behavior you change.
Yeah.
You have a mirror image that can root you on.
It's definitely an advantage having somebody else by your side all the time to help you out with it. Because if I were to quit, we're motivators. We motivate each other.
You got to do it together.
You got to do it together. It'd be hard not to.
Imagine the power of motivating each other to be more healthy.
So we're going to take a look now using some age technology. We're going to look at the twins a little differently. On Kara, we're going to see if Kara were aged with the assumption of her making healthy changes, what she would look like. And then we're going to use the same process if they do not change their behavior on Corinne. So they should be noticeably different. So Kara, aged with the healthier changes. Couple little light wrinkles.
Oh my God.
It's creepy, right? So creepy. All right, so this represents you aged to 60 years. Gradually it changed there.
Yeah.
So actually looking really good. Yeah. Okay, so now let's take a look at the opposite. If they keep up the amount of smoking and drinking, let's watch that. Wow, the skin elasticity is the first thing you notice, right? And the weight.
You okay?
Isn't that amazing? Now, of course, this is a suggestion. This is a computer app, in age technology. But do you see the huge difference?
Yeah.
So what can they start to do? Like, you're not saying never have another drink the rest. I mean, this is about moderation, right?
Exactly. The beauty of this is small changes, major effects.
Yeah.
So if you went to, say, 1 drink a day, if you limited yourself to 1 drink a day, you would decrease your risk for liver disease and for cancer. You would also decrease your risk for keeping your weight on, so you could lose some of your weight, and some of the other negative effects of drinking. So you really have an opportunity to change with just that minor change, just a little bit.
Well,
and the
that
same
goes a
thing
long
with
way.
And the same thing with smoking.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked earlier about what a minor change or how quickly a minor change in smoking, just stopping in a brief period of time, begins to give you time to repair, and that's really important. And you'll also begin to see some immediate changes, like if you decrease your drinking, you'll notice that you sleep better. Right?
Bad sleeping habits. Wake up feeling better too.
So exactly. So
Yeah, you won't need hangover cures, right?
So you can root each other on with immediate good, with good feelings as well as the long-term benefits.